They made a list.
Yeah.
So it says group of ladies.
Let's hold on. Let's look at this list. Let's
All
bring
right,
this list up.
go on. So it says group of ladies make a list of places men shouldn't take them on the first date. Here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date to. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list. And that's at Duval Promo.
This list is trash.
So number one, Cheesecake Factory. Number
Boo.
two is Applebee's.
Okay.
Three,
Applebee's, I can see Applebee's. I myself am
I
not a
don't give
fan
a
of
fuck.
Applebee's. Hold on, but I can see Applebee's. To me, that's not. To me, Applebee's is like, what's that place that I hate going to? It's like Acapulco or like what's the other
El
one?
Torito.
El Torito. You
That
go
shit
there for
ain't legit.
yeah, but I'm saying you go to
That
those.
shit is
You go
not authentic.
you go to those places for the drinks.
No,
You know what I
I
mean?
hear you.
You're having drinks while you're sitting down. You get some appetizers.
No,
That's
I feel you.
Applebee's.
I get you. All right, so third on the list is Chili's.
I'm gonna have to disagree. Chili's is like that's one of my staples. But you know, I
But you're
would.
talking about a date. We're
I
not
know.
talking about you and I married, let's go out to eat.
I know.
Talking
I
about a
know.
date.
Would I take a girl to Chili's on a date? If she want to get some of them baby backs. Probably not though. Probably not Chili's.
Four is
No,
Chipotle.
that's fast food to me.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I can't say nothing on that, to be honest with you, because our first date, it wasn't Chipotle, but it was Baja
Our our
Fresh.
our first date had additional people with them, so come on, we can't even count our first date in
All
this
right, all
mix.
right. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, our
Yeah,
first date was Baja Fresh,
yeah, it was Baja
and
Fresh, but
and
it
there
had
was another
additional
person.
people
Yeah,
attending.
correct.
So I can't really call that a first date. That to me was more like this is the first hangout.
Yeah, I guess so.
There was no expectation of anything going
Yeah.
on. Um, None of that. Come on, get your life together over
Sorry,
there.
she goes to sleep after a while.
No expectation of anything.
All right, number five is Olive Garden.
Gross. I don't even eat there to begin
Yeah,
with.
I don't fuck with Olive
I
Garden
don't eat
like
their
that.
breadsticks. I don't eat. I don't even. It's not even acceptable
So
for me to cross their
apparently,
door.
the movies is no longer acceptable as a date place first date thing.
I agree to an extent with the movies. To me, dinner and a movie is a date. It's just how you do that, how you maneuver that dinner and a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, the movies could be a first date. When I was growing up, movies was an acceptable date place, but it wasn't. You just go to the movies. That it wasn't that we go, we hang out, we order the tickets, we hang out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, then we go and watch a movie.
Hmm.
That was the date. You know what I mean? Then after that, we either go our separate ways or we hang out some more. So if it's just the movies, then yes, I agree that the movies is not a date because when you go on a first date, you're trying to meet, you know, you're trying to get to know somebody, you're trying to have those icebreakers.
Yeah.
Just the movies is not that.
Okay.
But if it's a dinner and a movie, because then you're gonna have that situation where you are going to be able to have that conversation and talk.
Hmm.
So I can agree. That's a 50-50.
Number seven, Yo House.
If I'm a chef, then that's different. That's it. That's all I got
What
for
if?
that.
So that I've seen this scenario before where a guy was like trying to take this girl out on I don't know if it was a first date, but he basically told her, "Look, I'm don't have a lot of money. I can cook for you if you come to my house." It was all over the internet, and people were like, "Fuck that," and other people were like, "Y'all tripping? Like that's cool."
um, so here's the thing with the your house situation in
Yeah.
today's day and age with these guys, it's not really. It could see that could be a potential situation where you the woman doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So I can't really say that's an acceptable. Now, if you were a chef and say, "Hey, I'm a chef and blah blah blah. I'd love to cook for you," and yeah, you guys, he cooks for you, that okay, I can see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after that, guys got to leave. You can't just stay at the house. You know what I mean? You got to go out somewhere.
Yeah, but he's telling you he ain't got no fucking money.
Hey, you can go to the
So
park.
hold on, he's gonna make food and y'all gonna watch a movie. That's date night, you
But
know?
yeah, it's a 50-50 because for me, I can see it from a female's perspective. Your house could be um,
Danger.
a comfort issue with the
Danger
woman.
for me.
Yeah,
I see
I
red
mean,
flags.
it could be
And
stranger danger.
not red flags as in, oh, he's broke or oh, he's this or he's that. It's,
Safety.
yeah, safety for me.
So I agree with your house. It's a safety thing. I can get on board with that.
Any fast food chain,
I agree. Fast food chains are not.
a date.
Nope. That's when you already know somebody or that's your friend. That's what that is. We just
Buffalo
hanging
Wild
out.
Wings is number 9.
It's same as fast food
Yeah.
and same as Wingstop.
That's number 10. 11 is Red Lobster. Why y'all shitting on Red Lobster?
I I don't know. Red Lobster and Cheesecake Factory is right up there together. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I know, I do know this one thing. Most of these new women that are coming out, a lot of these new women that are hitting
New
these
women.
streets don't know about like real seafood. Like we've witnessed people who said they knew about something and they did not know how to do something when they
Yeah.
hit their table. And I'm like, yeah, you can get whatever you want. The sky's the limit. And they ordered what they ordered and they were like, how do I do this? It comes in the shell. I didn't know it came in the shell. I used to just get it like this out the package. I'm like, yeah, that's not real.
That's fish that you're eating that you think is crab.
Yeah.
Imitation crab is what they call it because it's
So
not real crab.
Red Lobster, I don't agree with that.
All right, so number 12 is a buffet.
Warren Buffett, I'm agreeing with that. I don't.
I'm not because have you gone to Universal to the buffet where you get lobster and all kinds of shellfish and fish and whatever you want and that shit is not cheap?
Yeah,
That.
yeah.
So
I know
I'm
that.
gonna disagree there.
I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah.
let's be honest. This is not that. We're talking about what's that shit? Hometown Buffett.
No, I
That's
get
what
that,
this
but
is.
that's
They
not
just
what.
didn't put the hometown on it. This is that. This
All
ain't
right,
that.
so number 13 is IHOP.
I agree with that. IHOP is not.
Yeah, no.
That's
No,
not
it's
date
not.
material. That's late night drunk.
Number 14 is Denny's.
Yeah, you need to keep wiggling your
Yeah.
mouse.
All right. The gym. Number 15 is the gym.
I
What
didn't
the
even know
fuck?
the gym was one of those things that you would meet women at for a date. Like,
Yeah.
how do you?
I've never seen anyone. I'm not knocking it. Like, if that's what you do, then so be it. But I've never heard of going on a first date at a gym.
like for real? Like, how do you do the gym as a date? Like, I guess if you're two trainers, maybe that's a date.
I don't know. Number 16 is church.
I'm not a church going person
I
like
would
that,
not
so
go
I
on a date at
next.
a church. I
Um,
might melt on the way in.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know about church as a date. Again, I don't know because I'm not a church going person.
Yeah.
I've only heard of what I've heard that you can meet. What do you say in Coming to America, the first one? Good, clean, wholesome girls going down to the
Um,
church.
Number 17 is Star Buccaneers. Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I don't see that as a
That's not a
wrong
date.
thing. No, I honestly don't see that as a date. I see that as us meeting,
Yeah,
for the first time. Like
the
not
meetup
date.
spot.
Yeah, that's the meetup spot. Let's have a coffee. And the next one was coffee dates.
Yeah.
I would do the coffee date because I don't know this person and I'm not expecting this person to spend all this money on me. I really don't expect those kind of things. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Well,
And
Starbucks and coffee dates to me, that is not a date. That is
No.
where you meet up. That's your 15-minute meetup
Yeah, yeah,
time
yeah.
where you hang out and you talk and say like,
and then, what if we're
kinda-
like, oh, you hit it off and you're like, you want to go eat? Sure.
that's
let's
yeah,
go.
that's
Where
where
you
that
wanna
part
go.
is. That So
But
that's pre-date location.
no, for sure.
That's not a date though.
The next one is ice cream dates.
Again, ice cream dates are not dates. I
It's
think
like the coffee date.
yeah,
You
it's
meeting
the end.
somebody.
It's the end of your date. You have an early date, and then you have the end, and it's like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. You go hit the ice cream. You hit the Baskin Robbins. You hit the
Yeah.
whatever other place they got for ice cream.
Number 20 is family
For a
functions.
first date, nope.
No. That
I'm
is
not taking
that's
anybody to
not.
meet my parents.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want just some I'm introducing some rando to my family.
Yeah.
The
No.
fuck. Have more respect for your family than just bringing random people. Especially, what if they look nice, they sound nice, and they get there and they're all attitude and bullshit. Fuck that.
Or what if your family just drags this shit out of them?
Yeah.
Now you gotta call an Uber because your family done just destroyed this girl and her whole self esteem, and now
Right.
you gotta call an Uber.
21 is movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc.
That movie night is not a date night for a first date. Movie night is
Well,
that
movie
type of
night
thing.
at your house ain't.
Hold on.
That's what I'm seeing. Netflix, Hulu, yada yada.
That's what I'm saying. Movie night for a
Yeah.
first date is not a first date. Movie night like that, Netflix, Hulu, etc. That is for second, third, fourth, fifth date. Those are for those dates after you guys are dating. That is not a date.
Number 22, somewhere that requires a long drive.
No, I'll drive you a long place and you can take that Uber home.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go too far because what if we don't like each other and shit happens and you're crazy and I don't want to fuck with you and I decide I need to call an Uber. I don't want it to cost me $100 and something to get home.
Well, a long drive, it all depends on what a long drive is, okay? I mean, I mean, let's be honest. A long drive could be you live in South Central Los Angeles and we go to a seafood restaurant on PCH. That's
Okay.
still a long drive. That's about an hour.
No, I think a long drive is like, oh, you want to go eat seafood, like, you live.
Let's go to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're going to a whole nother,
Let's go to, Santa Barbara.
yeah, no,
Like, that's far.
that's yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then no,
Yeah.
that is not.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to spend all this money just to get home if we don't get along. 23 is bowling. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest with you.
I don't
It's
think.
fun. I think people have a good time. You bond because you're either competing against each other, and that really shows who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Your competitive nature and whether you can act right if the woman wins or if the man wins.
Well, you got to understand what type of woman you're talking about. Today's day and age, women have, all these lashes that are, they doing eye weights just trying to open their eyes.
What the fuck does that have to do with
Hold on, I'm
bowling?
not done. And they got long nails. So
Okay, the long nails,
how
yeah,
they gonna
yeah.
grip the
Eso sí
ball?
entiendo, but like the fucking lashes, who cares?
Because it all rolls into that.
Man, give me a break.
So I agree with the bowling. It just depends on the woman for bowling. Bowling, I think, would be a good activity to
Yeah,
do,
I think it would be fun.
but it is not just going bowling is not a date.
It
You have to
also
have a meal.
depends on the type of person you're taking,
Yeah.
for sure. The next one is nightclub. Hell,
not a date.
motherfucking no.
That's where you go meet a date. I mean,
No, that's where you meet the person so you can do your first date.
Yeah,
Not
that's what I'm saying. That's where you
Yeah.
go meet a first date. That's where you meet a date.
hookah bar. I've
Hookah
never
bar.
I've never even been to a hookah bar.
A hookah bar would be the same thing as a coffee date or going to Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's where you meet up at. A bar for just drinks.
That's number 26, a bar for just
I can see
drinks.
that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see
I don't
that.
see what the issue is with that.
But I do see this. This is the problem with that. A bar for just drinks depends on the bar that you're going to.
Well, it also depends on the person that's going because we saw that one video where the girl ordered like 1,000 trays of fucking oysters
oyster
and the
bar,
guy
yeah.
asked her just for a drink and she ordered all this food. Now, I'm going to comment on that video because I felt some kind of way. I felt like if a guy asked me out and he was like, let's go have drinks, I'd be like, all right, cool. I'd expect him to pay for my drink. I wouldn't expect him to pay for all the food that I decided to order. I ordered like 6 things or 4 trays of ice. What is it?
Oyster
Oysters.
on a
Sorry.
half shell.
And then some other shit after that. Like
Yeah.
I'm paying for that. I'm paying for that. I don't think that he asked me out for drinks.
Yeah.
Like I think she took advantage, but that's just me.
I think the first round of oysters was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was $15 for the serving. That's fine. If he had a problem buying 15 that, then got a problem buying the drinks because drinks nowadays are about $15 anyway. So,
15. Shit, where are you going? They're
but
like 20 bucks.
but I'm just saying, you're gonna spend 15 just on the drink alone. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he could buy the first one, but now at this point, now she's ordering 6 more trays. It's like, hold on,
4,
and
3.
she's drinking,
And she ordered other food.
and she's getting some other
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
Yeah, you're on your own at this point.
And dude left her there.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He left.
I
He's
don't
like,
blame
I'll be back, and never came back. And she was pissed off that he left and didn't pay for the bill. And he said that he would send her the money just for
Yeah, I don't blame him.
for the drinks, which I don't blame him either.
Yeah, yeah.
Waffle House. I've never
Nope.
been, but I've seen enough videos to
No.
know I would not go.
I mean, look, if I'm gonna take somebody to the Waffle House, I'm better off taking them to IHOP or Denny's. Waffle House is below Denny's and IHOP.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Waffle House, that's no. Sporting event, same thing.
Sporting events, if you're into sports, yes. I think hold on. I think if a woman and a man bond over that, if she's like, "Oh yeah, I love baseball," and he's like, "Oh, I got tickets, would you like to go?" And fuck yeah. That I can see if you are a fan of that. But if you take a woman who is not into sports to a sporting event, you're going to see her on her cell phone the whole time, ignoring the world because she does not want to be there.
Yeah, I disagree. I don't think a sporting event is a first date.
Okay.
Sporting event would be something after you know that she is into sports. You know what I mean? That's where you take her after.
But that's
the
why
fact.
you find out, like,
That's what I'm saying.
would you
We're
like
talk-
to go?
we're
I
talking
have
about-
tickets to a baseball game. Oh, I love baseball.
We're talking about
Sure,
a first
let's
date.
go.
We're talking about a first date.
But we are talking about a first date.
Hold on. From my perspective, if I buy tickets to a sporting event and I'm taking you out on a first date, I'm not taking you to the sporting event
That a bitch.
because I don't know you. I'm not going to waste my good tickets on you, and I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why
Hold
you
on.
asked the question.
I'm not even going to ask that question. That is not even going to come up. I'm going to take one of my homeboys to the game. The next photo we have is the male's response to the ladies' trash ass list that they brought up here. Let's bring that up.
Group of men make a list of the kinds of women you should never take on a date. Number 1, single mothers. I think that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't have kids. I could never be a single mom, but not because I think it's beneath me. I can't have kids, so I would never be that.
My guys went petty. They went to the flow.
Yeah,
With number
single
one,
mothers. That's fucked up.
the guys was like, "Oh, y'all don't like our Cheesecake Factory? Well, we don't like single mothers." went
Number
straight to
2.
went straight to hell with it.
Number 2, women with tattoos. What the fuck is wrong with that?
I'm telling you, this is all
Like,
this
goddamn.
is all petty.
So yeah, wow.
Women-
3, women who dress like this in public. I don't know what like this is.
I don't know what that means. It's gotta be something else. Sex workers.
Sex workers, only fangirls, mattress actresses, strippers, call girls, escorts, Instagram models, bottle girls, etc.
Okay, so number 4, sex workers. Okay. Mattress actress, that's a porn star.
Oh wow. Sorry.
Mattress actress, that's a porn star. Thanks for my Theo Hugo.
Yeah.
making
Sorry.
an appearance.
That was my Uncle Hugo. Yeah.
So that's a porn star. It takes a certain man to be able to be with a porn star.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Bottle girls.
Hold on, strippers. Same thing as porn stars. Takes a certain man to be with a porn star, with a stripper. Same with call girls.
Okay, I can't really speak on a man's behalf, so go ahead.
The same with, well, all these are all sex workers, so escorts, yeah. Instagram
Instagram
models, I don't
models.
consider Instagram models sex workers, but I know they will sleep with guys for the money.
Mm.
So yeah,
It says women with an IG page. Damn,
yeah, all the women are gone.
that's fucked up.
Women with non-ear piercing.
Non-ear
What is
piercings.
so no
So
ear
no
piercing?
ear piercings. You don't like women with no earrings.
I don't care
I
about
have
that.
the piercings. I just don't wear the earrings because fuck them.
Yeah, but I don't that never. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna change that. Yes, I agree with that to an extent.
Hmm.
Regular ear piercing is fine, but when you start getting the whole chain of earrings around your earlobe, that's not for me.
Women with purple hair or any other unnatural color.
It doesn't really bother me. It's just hair color. Let her do her.
I
If
don't dye
if
my hair, so I don't give a
if
fuck.
she if it makes her feel good and she looks good with it, then why not?
Number eight, women
Well,
with hoe friends.
before we
Oh,
go back, before we go to eight, that like number seven. Remember we saw that one girl. She was dyeing that lady's hair, and it was like some kind of rainbow
oh,
color,
that
and
shit
that shit
was
was
dope.
bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it looks good and the woman looks good in it, then I don't have a problem with women who dye their hair because 99.9% of the women period dye their hair, and as they get older they start dyeing their hair because no a lot of women don't like to show their gray, so it's just that's just thing.
Number eight, women with hoe friends.
That's depends. That depends. That depends. Because if the whole friends are giving her whole advice, then putting her to the streets. So yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah.
But that also you can say that to a guy. Guys with whole friends. So
Number nine, models who market to men.
um, I don't know what that really means,
I'm
but
assuming girls who go out and drive an Aston Martin in a commercial. I know they don't have any, but you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. A girl,
mm,
I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
I think they're talking
Like, you
about.
know, hold the perfume bottle. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what they mean by that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and skip that.
Number 10, women who travel regularly. What the fuck?
I don't know what that really means.
Number 11, women who drink liquor
I
regularly.
agree. I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I drank regularly, you wouldn't like me?
If when we
You wouldn't
first
have dated me?
if we yeah if we
He's
first
fucking lying.
if we first met and you were a fucking down to get fucking wasted every fucking night, yeah, that's a turn off. If you have a bottle, your little glass of champagne, that's one thing, or your glass of wine, that's one thing. But if you're talking about getting drunk every night, yeah, we're done.
Okay, number 12, women with weak slash absentee fathers. Damn.
That's not. I don't care
So,
about that.
yeah, that's
That's not.
crazy.
I don't blame the woman for
I
that.
I get that because they have daddy issues, like, but I'm sure these men ain't perfect.
Um,
And how dare you for
I can't.
saying that? Like, I don't know.
I
That's
can't.
fucked up.
Well, I can't hold a woman. I can't hold that against a woman who um who has an absentee father, because it's not her problem that
No, I know
her
that.
parents' relationship didn't
Yeah, but that
last.
reflects on your relationship.
I don't know.
It does.
Not for me.
Well, anyway,
Women who
number
live alone.
yeah, number 13 is women who live alone. That one had me like, what the fuck?
I don't get that either.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That should be women with 1,000 cats.
Number 14, women with the party voice. What is a party
I think
voice?
that's that Kardashian voice that I hate all the time. Yeah.
That's not a party
I
voice.
don't know, but
All right, anyway. 15, women on dating
I
apps.
don't know about that one because I don't use any dating apps. I don't know what that means. I'm oblivious to 15.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know about that shit either. Number 16, women who have been on Fresh and Fit. What the fuck is that?
Okay, so I know what Fresh and Fit is, and Fresh and Fit is a podcast, and they have women on it, and those women are, I think, 14 and do,
Oh, yeah.
five, they're eight, and two, three. They're like they're the whole women. They're the whole friends that they're the whole friends of number 8.
17 women with lists.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck? What? What you mean? Well, yeah.
Yeah, because the list that we just watched was a list of from women.
¿Y
So
qué putas es eso? What are we reading? A man's list. Ain't that a bitch?
this is a retaliatory
What
list.
the fuck?
Did you see number 1? Single mothers.
18 women who have been engaged.
I can't. That doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
that doesn't, what if the dude died?
Yeah, that's why I said.
Or what if the dude ran off? What if the dude was a piece of shit? Or
Well,
what
he's
if
in
the
jail.
woman died? What if the woman ran off? Like, come on, that's not
That doesn't make sense.
whatever. Number 19, divorcees.
I don't say divorcees, but I say a divorcee could be a red flag. It just depends on what the divorce was about.
Yeah, I guess so.
What if she was the psycho in the relationship?
Number 20, American black women. What the fuck?
I disagree with
So,
that.
yeah, I disagree with that.
then
Like,
this is where
big time.
This is when they call me a hypocrite because I married a Latina. So
So I saw a video about this woman. I don't know if anybody else saw it out there. This woman, her man took her out to eat, and he told her he does not have enough because he just got through paying bills, rent, whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I remember that
And
video.
he asked if she could spot him, and she did not hesitate. That is a black American woman. What the fuck? She did not hesitate to help him. She was like, "Is this enough?" And showed him $200. He was like, "Nah, like, damn."
So I would change American black woman from American ghetto ass woman.
Okay.
Because then it doesn't mean it's black. It just means
That
anybody.
shit said 21 women raised in the West.
That just encompasses everybody else.
That's some bullshit.
So 20 and
'Cause
21
I am
go
a
together.
woman raised in the West, motherfucker. And what the fuck?
And you know what they're talking about?
No.
They're not talking about the West Coast.
Tell me.
They're talking about the West as in Western civilization. So
Let's
20
be
and
clear
21,
about that shit.
So 1, 20, and 21 just encompasses every woman.
120. Puta.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no,
yes.
that's a bullshit list.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After looking at the women's list and then looking at the males list, the male list does have some parts in it that do have points to it. But when it starts off with single mothers, that just kind of like fuck.